Hey guys, welcome to another SaaS landing page teardown. Today we have Descript, which is a tool that I really like. Is something that I think could really steal a lot of users from Loom, right? Because Loom is pretty big, and Descript is like insanely competitive. The only thing is that they don't really show their products too well, right? So the hero is good. They do have this good video that shows how it works and stuff like that. But then when they branch out to different pages, which is not necessarily a bad thing, they don't go as deep as they should, or they don't provide like a really good overview of how it works in the first place, besides having to go to like a bunch of different other pages, right? Because if you click on one of these, it's just interesting on the video editing, right? But then you don't see how the video editing is related to the screen recording and to the description and transcriptions and all that stuff, right? So these pages that they have, they're okay, right? They every single one of these could be better, because they can say, instead of saying that is really fast and powerful, no one believes that stuff, you can say it's video editing for anyone that uses the dock. That would be a much better headline. And then instead of adding a full-on video, I would just say show like a normal editing tool where you need to learn a bunch of stuff, and then how Descript works, right? We just show that it has the transcript, and then you delete the hums and the ahs and all that stuff that kind of slow down the video. And all the things that, for example, where you have stuff that you want to cut out, or stuff that you want to like rephrase or say in a faster way, or all that stuff, you can edit it as easily as editing a script in Google Docs, right? So that's what they needed to show, and they could have done a little bit better, right? So this part is really good. They just need to do that a little bit better, and with all these things that they talked about, right? So how these fits, how we can add titles, right? Because they didn't show any of this stuff. They just show videos similar to Loom. That don't have any titles, don't have any slides, don't have any transitions, right? So they also didn't show how deep you can go with this, right? So going back to the homepage, which is what we're talking about, so like I said, they try to segment too soon, and then they have this thing that doesn't mean anything. They have so many colors I don't even want to read it. I'm pretty sure that no one will ever read it. And what they should have done instead is something that could, I would just say something around how you can transform, how you record, edit, and like publish videos, right? And then what I would do is I would have one section for the recording, which shows how easily can record. I record just like Loom. It's going to be like a Chrome extension or something similar. I would just show whatever they can do with it, right? So they can just record from any tab, different types of devices and all that stuff. I'll show how easy it is. I would show what kind of options you have. Can you have with camera, without camera, with a background, with a title? Can you draw on top of things, right? So all that stuff. Then I would show that you can edit as easily as doing a doc, right? So I would just show, I don't know, kind of just the transcript and then people editing it out. Kind of like this one here that they have. So kind of like this one here. Right, so simply something like this, where it says it's as easy as editing a Google Doc. Then we'll have one about transcripts, which just so that it automatically generates on the transcripts. And then I would just show that other people, like another section about mainly like use cases of how other people are doing this. So they might use it for sales videos, they might use it for podcasts, they might use it for something else, right? And then I would really go deep on how much time they save, how much cleaner the video is, right? So I would show like before and afters and all that stuff, right? So that would mean that people can make the decision and how this is way better than Vidyard and Loom and all that stuff, just with the homepage without even having to check anything else, right? They would come in with a very high overview of how everything works together. They would use it more. They were more likely, the more they see themselves using it, the more use cases they attach to it. The more they'll actually try doing the free plan, the more likely they are to upgrade, right? It just changes how they jump into the product in the first place, because they know how it can work in different ways rather than just how the video editing works, which they don't even did a good job at that part, right? So that's how I would improve it. It's an amazing product. I just wish that this would be clearer, because then I'm sure they would get not only more signups, but actually more paid signups, right? Because all the stuff that is worth paying for is the stuff they're not really showing clearly, right? So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you like this teardown. If you're interested in seeing how some of these tips apply to you as well, just go to Cortez.design, which is where like I have my website and I have some of my videos and stuff like that, where you can figure out how these tweaks can apply to you. So if you're interested in seeing how that works and how it works you would work for your SaaS company and all that stuff, just go to Cortez.design, click on this page to go to this to this booking page. And what you can do is we can book like an intro call to figure out if I can help you, what sort of opportunities you have, what sort of tweaks you need to make, what kind of results can you expect, what does the process look like, all that stuff we can discuss and see how it applies to you, because some companies try to optimize too soon, others have like endless opportunities. So that's something I always take on a case-by-case basis, right? So let me know what you think about this landing page in the comments, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you on a call. Cheers.